9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning. Glad to see everyone. I hope you're doing okay. We have one of the most important drops today. We've got Tarzan number 218. I know you guys are super excited about it, so I'm glad you could be here. Christopher, let's go. Yes, VeVe dropping it hard today. This is a big one. This is a big one, everyone. This is the one where, yeah, nothing's going to happen today. Anyways, yes, Grail drop, Mustus Bustus. I mean, yeah, I don't last Tarzan drop I didn't even do, but yeah, I figured we'd hang out and talk for a little bit and see what happens. We could talk a little bit about Betty Boop, but I hope everyone is doing okay. I'm expecting there to be 5 people today, so if you're in the chat, thank you for joining us. Hopefully it's not a complete waste of time. I'm going to get the poll up. I think we already know everyone's going for this, so who is going for Tarzan? Did I spell that right? 218 today. So I'm very interested to see who doesn't want to do it, because I'm going to be very disappointed in you. This could be, I mean, I've seen some bad numbers before, so I don't know how bad this is. It is only 3,500. I do have minty fresh numbers we can go over. Or do we I'm watching the two? We're 50-50 now. All right, there we go. Hey, Big A, how you doing? I said a prayer this morning to help me land this grail. Yeah, I mean, is this the one you want to waste your luck on or whatever? Probably not. Of course, tomorrow we got a Daredevil and we've got Betty Boop coming up. So I don't know. I don't know what the play is, but probably this is not one I'm going to do. We've seen the 3,500 editions before. It doesn't really help the comic. Yesterday's comic only sold not even 2,000. So I don't know. I don't know what we're going to get on this. Are we going to even get 1,000 sold? It's possible. As I always say, if VeVe becomes big, 3,500 will be nothing, and then all of a sudden these become worth a lot. But I want to play that game today. If you like it, buy it in the market. That's what I would do. And if the one doesn't show up because nobody got a secret rare or whatever, then maybe you're gonna have to go for it. But yeah, so there you go. This is what we have to deal with. Maybe this is a wait gate. Maybe this is where you test out, waiting 5 or 10 minutes like Alejandro, and maybe you'll get something big. I don't know. I just don't know. But yeah, so far I don't even believe it. Even out of 5 votes, that 40% of you are going for this. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyone excited about the Betty Boop? I'm gonna just kind of switch over to that since we've got like 6 minutes before you have to join the wait list, and I will get those minty fresh numbers we can go over. But let me pull this up here. So I'm still excited about this, right? Like I'm excited about this, but my only but is Betty Boop dance, right? So I'm expecting a dancing, right? But I don't see any animation here. So little disappointed in that, VeVe. A little disappointed because I think this is a big opportunity to really show what you can do. And I think animated with sound would have been cool, especially like I said yesterday with Cab Cali. I mean, these look great. They're Betty Boops. Edition size is crazy high in my opinion. Let me know what you think. I think these just too many. But again, VeVe's allowed to have a store and have stuff available for people. And we don't know what they're going to be doing. If they're going to be doing a lot of conventions and stuff, it might be smart to have some of these things in the store, or maybe they burn them quickly if people don't buy them. I don't know. There might be some play that they've got here. Not the worst though. 1555 on the uncommon. Let's see what you got. 1333 on the rare. 1111 on the ultra rare, which would be a nice number to get. And of course, 555 for the secret rare. Secret rares have not been doing great, even with low edition size. Look at the Coke. Coke is more popular than Betty Boop, but there may be more of a fan club of people who actually want to buy this. So it'll be interesting to see what you guys think about this. I might do a poll later uh after we get through Tarzan. Like I said, we're gonna have like 5 people here today. Ronnie Lido, good to see you. Don't you have better things to do, like watching paint dry on one of your pieces of art? I don't know. I just figured you'd have something better to do than this drop. It's yeah, 12 people here. That's funny. Yeah, I figured I almost didn't even do the drop, but I was up. I got to do some stuff today, so I figured I'd hang out and we could talk some stuff. But definitely a little disappointed in the Betty Boop, but let's see what happens. Of course, this will be this Sunday, right? It's Sunday, so I think OG Vault will be doing this. I'll make sure he is, because otherwise, this is actually one I wouldn't mind covering. But I think he's going to end up doing it. So let's go back to what we're here for, what everyone's excited about, and that's Tarzan. Because everyone, I mean, the first, from issue 210 to now has been the most exciting things ever. So here we go. Let me, if you have any questions, let me know. If you have any interesting things you want to talk about, throw it out there, because honestly, I'm lost what we're going to do today. All right. Ronnie's saying he has not missed a drop since he came into VeVe. And since you have such a good run, I mean, this guy, he just hits the buy button and he gets either secret rare or he gets like mint 41. So I don't know. Might as well just keep going, keep going for the goods. I can't do that because I don't have that much luck. I will literally use all my luck, which I may have already done on the Coke. So hit that like button if you don't mind. If you're not watching us on TV, go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead and pull up the Minty Fresh numbers. I know we've got a while here. You can join the wait list. As I always say, just join it. What does it matter? Even if you're not going to go for it. I'm killing Ronnie Lido. Good. At least I'm killing somebody. All right. So let me go ahead and take this down. Maybe I'll even kill you here because I've got some interesting facts on my Minty Fresh numbers. I hope everyone enjoys them. Let me go ahead and pull these up. Yeah. So here we go. Here are my Minty Fresh numbers. But before we get to that, I do want you to notice we do have a lot of first appearances here. We do have the FA Loincloth and FA Big Game Hunter. So just remember how important this issue is to not only Tarzan, to not only VeVe, but to the entire world. FA Big Game Hunter is actually huge. And Loincloth is also very huge. Before it used to be a fig leaf, and now they actually have a leopard loincloth. So I think that's an important FA there. But to be serious here, first mint's 161, last mint's 3,500. Don't have many here because there just isn't many. 1875 is Burroughs' birthday. That's who wrote this. This is his baby. Probably not happy to see it on Informant. Probably is rolling in his grave. But anyways, there you go. 1912, Tarzan was actually released in a pulp magazine. So that was the first appearance. And then the actual novel was 1914. And the first movies were 1918. There were actually 2. 1973 is this comic. And then 3,500 is the last mint. So yes, absolutely. And C-Spill, good to see you. I've convinced him he's going for 10. Because when else are you going to get FA Big Game Hunter? I mean, I literally don't see that happening in Marvel. So yeah, this might be your opportunity to stack Big Game Hunters. But that's up to you. Not financial advice. I will not be doing that myself. But yeah, so there you go. Those are the Minty Fresh numbers. You've got seconds, 20 seconds to join the waitlist. We all know you don't have to join the waitlist today because this isn't selling out. I honestly, I mean, you can let me know in the chat. I don't think this is going to hit even 1,000. I don't know what the last one sold. I mean, over time it might. But right now, I just don't see, with people not buying as much in the market, I don't see that happening. By the way, I did sell my Thanos helicopter yesterday for 123.40. So it's kind of disappointing because I actually wanted to take that down, but it went to somebody who has, 100. They're a master collector. So that I'm happy that it went to somebody who will actually keep it and enjoy it in their collection. The desk, just if we want to look at the Walt Disney desk, we're sitting at 53 gems on that. So maybe it was not the best play to keep the pencils and burn them like I did, but I knew that. I knew that was going to happen. We all knew that. And then, of course, yesterday's comic, like I said, I think it only sold just under 2,000. So, I mean, we haven't had that many interesting drops, but like we talked about, they're just, there's not a lot right now. And I think VeVe probably is doing a smart thing by holding back some of the more important drops. Although I like the Betty Boop one, holding back some of these more important drops. By the way, you can join the waitlist now if you want to. I'm going to just do it for shits and giggles. Even though I won't be buying this. So don't do it. Don't do it, people. All right. So we got the biggest bro here. How you doing, man? Yes, you mean to tell me it's Grail Day. And did you see not only the minty fresh numbers, but all the FAs that are on this issue? I mean, that might even be FA biggest tree. I don't know. It's possible. There's a lot of trees in Tarzan, so I don't know. But definitely FA loincloth, FA big game hunter. These are big milestones in comic book history. For real, I can't even believe we've been worse on other comics. We're 29% are going for this, 71% are not. Even if you hit the secret rare, I mean, you'll do well on the secret rare, but it's something you might only get 25, maybe 40 gems. I don't know. Yes. And here we go. Tucson here. You're a little late. You could have been here earlier to save me. BE thinks he's funny. It's true. I do think I'm funny. I know I'm not, but I think it, and I make myself laugh. So that's all that is important. Lion cloth. Yes, lion cloth. Exactly. Your dipshitties don't even know who Joe Cooper is. All right. Well, thank you for the positiveness. I always go for Tarzan. I'm dumb. Bitcoin BMW, you are not dumb. Ronnie Lido is going for this. And so, yeah, if you're going for them all, there's nothing wrong with that. Honestly, it's $6.99. It's not a huge deal. Maybe this is the one that you feed the beast, give VeVe a little money, all that. I was thinking about we should do, and I know nobody's going to love this day, a day, even me, because I don't put money into the app. I just have a lot of gems. Maybe one day we pick a day where we actually all put in like 5 gems to kind of help fund, I don't know, so some more plenty of fish advertising. I don't know, something. We could do something to help VeVe move them along here. Let's see. Ripping Joe Kerbert's work shows how stupid you are. Well, there you go. Well, but you already said that. So this is nothing new, Tucson. There you go. You're not going for this. I thought you were going for this. Well, you just are messing with my head. Joe Kubert is a comic god. First of all, whenever I spent my last just securing all the X-Men mind. There you go. You know, when I make fun of a drop, I'm actually not making fun of the comic itself. Although Tarzan, I have kind of had fun with it, but I'm not making fun of the art, the artist, the actual, the whole part of the comic. I'm just, you know, we expect a lot on VeVe sometimes just because us who have been here for 2-3 years, we just remember the days where we made a lot of gems off of things like this. And here we are, a 3,500 comic, which 2 years ago would have sold out even before it went live. And now this scene's going to sit. So that's really the only reason I'm making fun of it. But Tucson, thank you for being here and being positive. I enjoy it. I appreciate it. Let's see. I just said that I haven't missed it. Okay. He hasn't missed a drop show. All right. Well, I'm assuming most of those were OG Vault since I'm pretty new. Omi. Yes, I don't want to talk about my Omi because it's just sitting at Bitforex and I think I got 87,000. I've got nothing, and I think I paid like 580 for it. So all the streamers do is criticize. Do I? I don't think I always leave VeVe if you think it is no good. I don't. I love VeVe, but I also love to make fun of them sometimes. But no, I really do like VeVe. This is if I didn't like VeVe, I wouldn't be doing this. Even OG Vault, who says his stuff about VeVe. Obviously, he still likes VeVe enough to keep doing stuff on the weekends. It's been a part of her life. Again, I think what David, you and Dan and the team have done is amazing. Again, I just always say they should bring a management who knows how to take it to the next level. And I know David Yu's actually been part of a big business before, so it's not like he doesn't know how to do it. But sometimes maybe it's like being your own lawyer. Maybe it's time to step back and let somebody else come in and look at it from high above and make some decisions. But I still love VeVe. Here we go. We got more here. Let's see. All the streamers are like beanie safety characters in the curse. Sometimes I have no clue what you're talking about, Tucson, but just keep it coming. I love it. David Yu is winning awards from Ernst and Young. Did he actually? Did he really win an award? That's actually is pretty good. That I did not know. So yeah, look, I couldn't do what he did. I mean, he can come tell me I'm a fool. I absolutely could not put the IPs together that he did. It's amazing. I think that what we do is it's easy for us to look and say, oh, you're doing this wrong, whatever. It's easy. It's hard for him because he's got something big that he has to take care of. But anyways, I'll stop my ranting. Welcome the Hotel VV for right. You check out anytime you like, but you won't ever leave it. Exactly. See, the biggest bro's got it. He understands. Eric, good to see you. Hope you're doing okay today. We've got our grail. You can join the waitlist now if you want to. You can wait until the rebound. You can wait 100 years and there'll still be one of these available. So keep that in mind. When is the next VeVe event? So I think it's going to be that South by Southwest, but Tucson might be able to correct me since he likes to do that a lot. I don't know. That might be the next one, which I think is March. And that's the one OG Vault was talking to because he talked to David Yu. That's going to be more music themed. Maybe we're going to get the jukebox. Maybe they'll announce that. So I don't know. If you don't know the curse, you are ill informed. Yes, I'm uninformed. We already knew that. Thoughts on the VeVe Europe event? Think they're holding anything big for it? You're talking about the France one where we're going to get Duck and Cover, and of course our favorite Bob Sales, who are going to hopefully bring us some footage from there. I don't know what we're going to get out of that. And I mean, I've known about this for a little while. And by the way, hit that like button if you don't mind. I'm going to throw up. It's only at 6. But anyways, go ahead and do that. Yeah, I don't know. I think honestly, because of some of the issues they had with some of the latest drops and the minting, I'd like to get through the mighties and get through the venomization and all that and see that go smoothly before they announce something too big. Because we're ready to like go big. I think VeVe's ready to do it. We just have to get some of that back end stuff working a little bit better. Because if we have more than the amount of people we have right now, I don't know if the system can handle it. So hopefully, we don't need so much like what's going to happen in the future. We just need to know what's going on now. So I don't want them to announce something too big, but something would be nice if they could announce something good coming up. VeVe iPod mini shuffle. Hey, there he is, Duck and Cover. Hey, how are you doing? Yeah, we're going to get you some coverage of the event. Absolutely, you have to. I want to see some live stuff going on, and I will tune in. Although, let's see, you guys, is France also about 6 hours ahead? I know England is 6 hours ahead, or approximately. I don't know where it is for you, but hopefully it's about the same, so it won't be too bad when things happen. Tucson, South by Southwest is very prestigious. It is. No, I'm excited. I'm absolutely excited, especially if David Yu's going to go there. I think that's great. Hey, Jorge, how you doing? I hope you're doing okay. You going for today's drop? I don't know. Let us know. It doesn't look like many are, but more than I thought. Bitcoin BMW South by Southwest has a large technology festival along with music and movie premieres. So I guess Tucson's going to be happy because we're going to be doing a lot of Apple stuff right there. Provision, all that stuff. Rewind 2001, good to see you. Although I see you all the time on the market. So it's like I never get away from you. Duck and Cover. Let's see. It's 4:30 p.m. right now. Okay. All right. So you're a little ahead. I'm on the French board. Okay, cool. So you're a little ahead of me, but yeah, that's about right. All right, cool. Yeah, because I'll be interested. I wonder when do all the events start? Duck and Cover there. Is it kind of earlier or is it gonna be later in the day? And how many days is it for? Is it for the weekend? Let me know. South by Southwest is all about tech for sure, are part of it anyways. Yeah. So any of that's good for VeVe to be part of that. right, so if you are here for the Tarzan comic, keep in mind there's 3,500 editions. I've got the minty fresh numbers up here. I'll probably take them down and we'll bring them back up. 161 is the first mint. 1875 is Burroughs' birthday. This is his baby, his story. He wrote for a pulp magazine the story Tarzan first in 1912. Then the novel came out in 1914. 1980, 1918 were the first movies. There were actually two. 1973 is this comic. 3,500 is this issue. I didn't put his death. There's other movies, there's current movies, all of that stuff. If you want to find them, go for it. May in the future, those might be worth something. These are the ones that I think are worth going for. But you can let me know if you disagree. All right. And he's saying, why is the X-Men comic pumping? $2 now. What did it get down to? Did that get down to like $1.50? Oh, it's really pumping. It's at 245. It's just there aren't that many. Yeah, so the common is pumping a little bit, 201, 10 on the rare, 1759 on the uncommon. I'm sorry, for the ultra rare, and the secret rare, which was up really high yesterday, is down to 5250. There's Rewind 2001 with the secret rare. Is that the one you got for 35? I was wondering that. You probably got multiples of that. So I don't know why. Things just happen. People go in and buy, try to manipulate, buy up the floor. It's probably what's happening. I'll try streaming from the VeVe event. Yeah, I mean, that'd be cool. I just like to see everything that's going on, especially if you get to meet some people. And let us know if you get like a VeVe logo or something like that. That would be cool. You going for DC drop? I don't know. I got to think about that. We've got Daredevil tomorrow. So I got to see what I want to spend my money on. I'm also doing this muzzle run stuff, so I'm spending money on that. So yeah, lots of money going out. Not as much coming in as I'm spending. So talking cover. Event is 25th to 27th of January. Let's see. It seems to start between 2 p.m. Oh, that's perfect. All right. So for some reason, I thought it was much earlier in the month, but I was wrong. Free loin cloth airdrop. Well, what I forgot to tell you, everyone, is that if you got the Tonnage t-shirt from Nike, you get first try at getting this FA loincloth. So keep that in mind. If you were lucky, and I have one of the shirts. So I will be getting one of these, and Shelby Cooper will be freaking out. But at least I'm going to get one. So I'm pretty excited. Oh man, if they give me won't happen though. Yeah, it might. You can learn a lot by reading 1920s chemistry magazines. You can learn a lot by reading anything pretty much. But yeah, thank you for that. Tucson's got all the stuff here. He's got all the alpha. So if you guys want to learn something, read 1920s chemistry stuff. Actually, what I do like to read, if you've ever read, just totally off the subject, are medical books and illustrations from turn of the century. Those are actually super interesting and well done. Obviously, there was some photography back then that goes back to, I think, the 1860s, 1850s. But anyways, the drawings are amazing. I do find that interesting. All right. So the biggest bro, call me crazy, but I would watch a Tucson talk show. I might too. We like to give him crap. He likes to give us crap, but that's interesting, right? It's way more interesting than me. So I would do it. Or how about a Tucson debate? We could do that too. I learned how to make fireworks the other night from an old chemistry mag. It was crazy. Oh, well, that's now you're starting to scare me. Don't go beyond fireworks. We don't need like bombs in a video game or anything like that. But yeah. All right, guys. Let me see if I even do we have 10 likes in here? We're at 8. Come on, 2 more likes. We can do this. DJ Rich. Good to see you, man. Swoosh is a rug. I don't think it's a rug, but I'll tell you what, I was looking to see what was going on, and not much is going on. I don't see Nike rugging the community. I don't. I mean, I could see him ending it, and maybe it'd be lackluster. I don't think they're going to rug us. But I am interested in what's going to happen because I haven't heard. I was just looking the other day. I just don't see anything going on. Eric, yes, Eric, thank you for driving by. These streams are so slow and boring. Think about me. I have to sit here and think of what to talk about. So I completely agree. I completely agree. But add to the conversation if there's something you want to talk about. We can do it. we can do it. It's more like we're friends here, just shooting the shit. And today, just unfortunately, there's not much to talk about. No, nothing against. I don't. I completely agree. I sometimes wonder how I have anybody watching these. Sometimes, I mean, sometimes they're interesting, especially with a big drop. But yeah, I wasn't even going to do today. I knew this would be a super slow day because nobody really cares about this comic. Again, not that it's a bad comic. It's not on anyone's radar, really. So I completely agree. We need a marketplace. You're talking about, yeah, he's talking about Nike. I agree. There you go. Laughing his eyes. And what do you think happened with the SEC Twitter hacking? Yeah, I saw that. It doesn't make me feel good about things. By the way, I'm going to take this off because nobody even cares. We'll go ahead and put this back on. I hate how StreamYard is, how you can't easily switch between screens, but here we go. Let's go ahead and put this back up to what we really want to see is the actual comic. Yeah, I don't know. I feel what they haven't figured things out in, I don't know, 30 years, 35 years, how to like secure shit. But yeah, that's not great. I don't like it. Fun under the sun. Good to see you. We appreciate doing the drop scenes. Makes drops fun. Smash that like button. I appreciate it. Yeah, let's just get to 10. Like if I can get to 10 today, I'll be blown away. We're at 10. I'm already blown away. Twitter accounts are easy to hack. Twitter sucks. Well, that's true. I'm not disagreeing with that. Anon, good to see you, man. Afternoon all. Apparently, DBU was on the crypto events website as a guest speaker. Now he's not on the website. Could mean nothing, of course. Well, look, he's getting out there. At least he's talking. He's getting out there. I'm hoping for some big stuff here in 2024 for VeVe. Of course, I was looking for big stuff in 2023, 2022, all of those years. So this is the year, I swear. I hope, at least I hope so. X Safety account put out a tweet saying it was compromised, but the SEC doesn't even have 2FA set up. Yes, I would agree. You would think the SEC would have that, but that's what you get when a bunch of boomers run stuff. So yes. BTC still tanking. Well, yes, I guess. I'm not worried about anything. This is the ups and downs of all this stuff. DJ Rich, Candy comic drop today. Looks cool. I'm just stacking grails. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. I think I'm going to go for the big drops. I'm still waiting for Action Comic 1. That is the one I really want. So we'll see when that happens. Shankster, good to see you. I am not going for this. And it doesn't look like much of you are going for it. We got 23%. I'm actually surprised we have 31 votes. 23% are going for it, which are the hardcore VeVe people. So good for them because they're going to keep this in business. 77% say they are not. So yeah, I would not expect a lot of people going for this. I didn't expect this to be a big day for VeVe, and they knew it. That's why they put it on a Wednesday. I almost didn't even stream today, but I figured we'd at least do it for a little bit. Let's see. Betty Boot might be a good flip. Well, okay, so let's pull that back up because I was talking about this, I don't know, a few minutes ago. I really like Betty Boop. And I was hoping because it says Betty Boop dance, she'd be dancing, but I guess we just get a little picture of her looking like she's dancing. So it's not animated from what I can see. Usually they tell us the mint size is pretty high. 1555 is pretty high. Now, not in the past, that wasn't a very big number. 1333 is really high. 1111 is pretty high. And even 555 is fairly high, although it does fit within my under 700. Of course, I said that like 4 months ago, so maybe I should change it to like 400. But yeah, I think this secret rare is going to keep it interesting. I don't know what this is going to be. I want it. I certainly would like to have this. I'd like to get one, flip it, and then buy one to have in my collection. I really like it. So I like Betty Boop. Man, I wish they had done, like, if they had done something like get the whole set and then you get like another one with a full cartoon or something. I think that would be cool, but I'm not expecting anything like that. They don't say anything like that. But yeah, look, they're still getting big IPs, and I think that's good. So I'm excited. I am excited about that. All right, Duck and Cover. I'll buy these when we get Verse Access and Comics and Showroom. Love the art. Absolutely. And the wifey. Hello, Shelby Cobra. We do have other important things to be doing. Yes, we do. Like watching paint dry, like Ronnie Lido. No, we have to do some cleaning so we can sell a house. That's what we have to do. and that's what we will be doing. I don't worry, wifey, I won't be going too long today. So is anyone here even excited about Betty Boop? I know some are excited because they can flip it. Uh, yeah, I'll be on. I'll be on. I actually wanted to cover the drop, but like I said, OG Vault's going to do it, and I don't know if I have something big that day. Maybe he'll let me on. I don't know. I'd like to. I'd like to do it. Duck and Cover. Pretty sure we'll get music announcement in frame. Hey, yeah, that would be good if we get that. I thought people were saying South by Southwest, which would be in March, but yeah, if we get the music announcement, that's going to be huge alpha if that's coming. So especially the jukeboxes, I'd love to see that. Thankfully, been saving money on VeVe, but then again, I didn't think I would be spending money on digital pins, but here I am. I know. Well, and I spent more than I wanted. I'm interested to see now because I know the first sets were kind of open, and they did have some that were limited, and I got some of those, but maybe moving forward they're going to be limited. So I'll keep an eye on that. I'm excited about Betty. Yeah, I think these are cool. Hey, and look who is here. Bob's here. Missing you too, buddy. I hope you're doing okay. But you've got a fun trip that like almost anyone would love to be going to France, and we don't get to do that. Pass on Betty. Do her products sell anymore? It's a fairly big IP. I mean, I see her stuff all over the place. But yeah, I don't know. As I get older and die off, I don't know. Maybe it's nobody's gonna care. Maybe Tucson could tell us who was on stage with Tim Cook when he debuted the Vision Pro. Bob Iger. Well, there you go. We like Disney. I think the Bettys are cute, so the wife likes it. I will be getting a Betty. LOL. English people love her. Yeah, I mean, she really is an important character. Like I said, if you watch the old cartoons, a lot of times Cab Calloway would be, he does scat. Really fun to watch him and listen to his music. I'm still at work currently, but watching y'all from the sidelines. Good. I hope work's going okay for you, Bob. You've been in now, what, 3 weeks? So hopefully everything's coming together. Iger was the only person with Tim Cook that day. Yes. Wappen Miss, good to see you. I'll grab the gold rare Tarzan for cheap in the market to go with the rest. All right, well, there you go. So that is a strategy. In the end, it looks like here we're getting close. So if you want to join the wait list, now is the time. We got a few minutes. 35 votes, 23% are going for this. More than I thought. That's actually more than I thought. So that's pretty good. 77% are not. I'm on the wait list, although I am not going for this. We've got 2 minutes, 15 seconds to join if you want to get this. Otherwise, you can get it during the rebound, but you're not going to have an issue if you want it. Is Betty being used to draw in more female members? They certainly should. I think it's important for them to kind of do that. And I think this space is changing. I mean, when I grew up, like, girls didn't even play video games. So I think we're here. We need to have stuff that brings in more women. I think that's important. I don't know, Shelby Cobra, you're listening. Does something like Betty Boop make you more interested? Would that bring you in if you didn't know me, if we weren't married? Yeah, long days, but I'm getting there. Last person couldn't plan after 4 months, so I'm way ahead. Well, congrats, man. Are you guys getting a Vision Pro? I really want to, but man, 3,500, that's a lot. And I could do it as a business expense, but that's still a lot, even with any, tax savings I can get. I envision like a family of 4 having them, paying about 500 a piece and watching movies together. I can see that happening. But the first adopters are going to obviously be very wealthy, and it's going to be nothing to them to spend 3,500. I wish I was a big enough streamer I'd get one sent to me for free, but that will never happen. Let's see. Wasn't Betty Boop a big deal in Ready Player One? Yeah, she was in Ready Player One. So maybe that means something. I don't know. Bob, what are you doing here? Yeah, I know he should be working. Betty Boop stuff is like Elvis stuff. There's always, there's collectors, and I think girls are always going to like Betty Boop, maybe even can survive over Elvis. I know Elvis was, obviously is big, super big, but he's much bigger in the 80s. I feel like Betty Boop can stand the test of time. 3,500 is not a lot on this comic. I completely agree. Max used to cost 3,584. I know. And God, that's a lot of money. So yes, this is a bargain comparatively. But yes, it's still for the average person, it's expensive. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think they're going to do pretty well. By the way, waitlist is closed. We got 4 minutes until the drop opens up. Thank you everyone for dropping by. Hit that like button if you don't mind. I know this is a little bit boring show because people aren't that excited about Tarzan, but we're here talking about Betty Boop. All right, let's see what the wife has to say. I wouldn't be doing this at all if we were. They need a market to pull in female members, but she's a good ad for females. What would they need to do, babe? Would Plenty of Fish, that wouldn't pull you in. Marketing and Plenty of Fish. Where would they have to market to pull in women? What would they have to do? Let us know. How many Bettys are being minted? So, like I said, just quick crap math. We'll make it easy. What do we got here? Say 1,500, 2,800, 3,900. Let's see, 4,000, about 4,500. It might be 4,500 exactly. So 4,500. I think that's a lot, but in the scheme of things, it's not that lot, not a lot. Like, again, if we go back 2 years ago, we'd be laughing. We'd be like, if it was 3,500, these things would be like, $10,000 a piece. So we have to keep that in mind. Again, we don't have that many active wallets. I think it was 17,000 thereabouts, what I saw. So again, I said this yesterday, if we double, triple, quadruple that, if we get 200,000, if we get 1 million people, this will be nothing. If we had that many active wallets in VeVe, it doesn't take much. It just takes, a few MMA fighters and a movie star, and all of a sudden it blows up. And brats, is that you're calling us brats, or you think they should bring brats? Flick play brats. There you go. Maybe that's going to bring younger, but I don't know what would bring in, uh, more mature females. I'll say, I won't say older. I don't know. But we got 2 years to build giant stacks for the bull run. If the bull run continued from 2 years ago, we'd have nothing. Well, that's probably true. It is nice because we actually can accumulate a collection right now. We all are complaining, I remember when we had the bots in here and everyone was complaining about getting rid of them. I'm thinking to myself, but if we get rid of them, we lose our ability to flip and make gems and buy better stuff. So I don't know, it's kind of the devil we knew, and then we got rid of it. So I don't know. Duck and Cover, he doesn't care about the brats. Where's the LOL surprise? There you go. I mean, I think there's a lot of stuff they could do to get women. Stuff like Wonder Woman and heroes for women. I think those are important. Anti-heroes. Well, what's their target audience of females? Once they identify that, their marketing media should become pretty apparent. She studied marketing, so there you go. She's not going to give up any alpha unless they want to pay her. Bratz is a huge franchise, has been around for 25 years at least. Yes. Pokemon would bring everyone. Pokemon would bring a lot of people. And I would love it. I don't think we're ready for it. I don't think we're ready, but maybe there is. There's a character named VeVe and Showtime's The Curse. Well, there you go. That's right there should make everything jump. Whatever happened to NFL license? I know they talked about that. By the way, a minute and a half until the market, until you can buy. Market won't be open for about 22 minutes. I don't know. I do think, Flow, and we've got Dapper Labs, all that's there. So maybe they just didn't win that one. I got a 10-year-old girl, and her mates are way more into LOLs. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. What's good is, it's not just about what United States people want, right? Like, this is the whole world. What's going to attract the whole world and bring more people in? So it's good to know that. When things are dead and boring, it's the time to buy. I agree. I'm a little concerned that they will enter Web3 on their own. You're talking about NFL or Pokemon? I think you're talking about Pokemon. Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't. I mean, that's the play I would do. We got commercial for the Vision Pro on the national championship game. When are we going to have VeVe on that? That's what we need. Bratz is kind of old school for 35-year-olds now. Yeah, I mean, we need something. Yeah, I got to rewind. Pokemon would be nice. All right, so 10 seconds so you can buy in the market for the 5 people who bought this. I'm actually surprised we got 40 votes. 25% going for the 75% not. You will be able to get this on a rebound. or it won't even be considered a rebound. Now you can buy if you want to. Let us know what you got. I hope somebody got that secret rare. And I will put those FA numbers back up. But I am excited about Betty Boop. A little disappointed these weren't animated. I think they missed an opportunity there. Of course, she was like 1930s, so in a few years she'll be public domain, and then then you can just get her on open sea, right? So here we go, Tarzan. What's funny about these is that they're all the same. Like I couldn't tell you the difference between this one and the last one, other than, of course, the loincloth and big game hunter. I mean, these all just look the same. They, even though I know if we put them next to each other, they aren't. They're just, I don't know. They're not that exciting to me, unfortunately. Not that they're bad comics. Let's see. Nostalgia is powerful. I'm gagging for the real Astro Boy. Yeah, I mean, I agree. And nostalgia is huge. That's what we need. We need to get to the people who have money, which is like, what, 40 plus, 50 plus. Rewind 2001, Ultra Rare 1933, pretty good. Might check that. 1933 might be the first speaking movie. I don't know. I don't know that for sure. I could be completely wrong. Wow, Bitcoin BDR, you got the secret rare. Get rid of that puppy ASAP as soon as that mark opens. Not financial advice. I forgot to join the waitlist. I'm bummed. Well, you'll be able to get it on the rebound, and you probably do better. I know Shelby Cobra ends up doing better on rebounds a lot of times. So, all right, everyone, like my Cardinals cup here. It's kind of sad. My poor Cardinals. Maybe next year or this year, I guess. All right. So again, not many people went for this. I don't think we're gonna get any updates on how many have been sold. I'm gonna say, man, I don't even know if 500 are gonna sell. I hope I'm wrong, but I have a feeling they're not gonna sell 500 of these. So if you want one on the market and you're gonna go like flip the market, you better be quick, because if there's a good mint, grab it. And in fact, I'll put those up here in a second. L, is an L mean you got a common or you didn't get anything, which might be considered a win? I don't know. Let us know. Uh, there you go. I'm going to see. It's possible Mo might come on. We've been talking about doing muzzle run, and I know that's different from VeVe, but sometimes we have these lulls and we can do races real quick. So I'm hoping we'll get people involved in that from VeVe. If you guys are interested, hopefully we can give away some free racers and stuff like that, so you can get involved for no money, and you can win money on free tournaments. So you can literally do this without any money in there, or you can buy a racer for like 15 Matic, I think. All right, so Dejan, you're saying it's sold out. I don't believe you. I can still buy. Yes. Don't trick us like that. Don't do that. That's a scam. It didn't sell out. It didn't sell out. It's not going to sell out. I just don't believe it. Now, Betty Boop, I think we'll even have a hard time, unfortunately, getting Betty Boop to sell out. What is everyone's favorite cover here? I don't even like, I know the rares have this gold look. Maybe that's going to be the one people want. Plus the MCP point. MCP points on that is pretty good. The ultra is okay, and the secret rare, it doesn't even blow my mind, which is unfortunate. All right, so, and then of course tomorrow we'll just go pull this up. We've got Daredevil. This is 1998. I don't even know the value on this, and I don't know how well this is going to do. Again, not a bad comic. Knights, which is interesting, is the publisher. Of course, this is Marvel. And the covers are, I don't know. I'm not even blown away by the covers. What do you guys think? You think this is going to do well? I'm not so sure. Not that it's a bad comic. 6,000. This one was published in actually 1999. You guys excited about it? Oh, you were joking. Yeah, I figured. So we got this tomorrow, and then Betty Boop. What do you guys think? Let me know. What do you think about, like, I've been begging for VeVe to slow things down. Now they did. Are we regretting that? Are we happy that they've kind of, slowed the drops down? Obviously, there's only so much they can drop. And 2 comics a week and 1 collectible drop, I actually think is pretty good. I think I can get used to this. Um, so I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are, because I'm sure some people are like twitching a little bit that we don't have a drop every day. But I do appreciate this, and I'm assuming stuff like Decon Week, we're gonna have whole weeks of drops. So if we can keep it like this, I'd be happy. Uh, anyone going for the Bond logo? Is that oh wait, is that a drop or was that a crafting thing? I don't even know. Am I supposed to know about a Bond logo? Did that just get announced or something? I don't even know about a Bond logo. Let me know, because obviously I have no clue what you're talking about. I'm so kind of bummed on the Bond stuff because I really do like Bond stuff. So I'm just checking my messages here. Um, yeah. Let's see the gold one. The gold one. I don't even know what we're talking about. Duck and cover, fill me in, school me, because I don't know. I lost interest in the Bond stuff after the millionth item they released, all those posters. So yeah, I don't know. Probably won't be going for any more Bond stuff. I did go for the jetpack, and I got mint 70. So okay, so here we go. 7 sets of Bond props dropping. Collect one from each set for a logo. Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. I feel like everyone forgot about those. I certainly did. Did anyone else remember about the Bond drop? See, again, I really like James Bond. Like, I'm hugely into James Bond. And I've got my glider. I had 3, but I got rid of 2. Just again, I like to hedge my bets. I really thought that was a good play to have them. I got a good deal on them and I sold them. I'll probably buy them back if they go back down. Yeah, I'm going to be very picky though on my Bond stuff. I just don't want to put too much into that just because there's so much. But who knows what's going to happen? Again, I always said because that glider was 197 on drop day, that there had to be more to it than just being a collectible. Like they were paying for some type of utility in the future. Of course, I could be wrong. That is complete speculation. So, but yeah, to have all this stuff that Bond has to get the gold logo. I mean, it's probably best to just buy it off the market. Your best bet these days is to get stuff off the market, because even if we look at, I wish I had pulled up my VeVe account, but like the animation desks are at 53. All this stuff, all the stuff that we craft is definitely less than what it costs to craft it. So just to buy it in the market. So I don't know what the play on that is going to be. I know the market's down. There's certain things that are going up, but most of the things I wouldn't mind a secret rare Spider-Man for 5,400. Wonder if those are going to go down any more. But yeah, we'll see. Woohoo was able to mint 2 on steady NFT minted out on 4 minutes. Chris Coffey was able to get waitlist spot. Let's see, 2 on steady NFT. I don't even know what that is. There's so many projects. Big Ace, fill us in. Now I'm going to look this up. I'm so scared to do more projects. I've got so much going on. Let's see. What is this? Steady Stack NFT? Is that what this is? I'll be interested in see. I guess it's gonna be something big. I mean, if you play, there's definitely a lot of opportunities with these projects. You get some free mints, or you get something early and you're able to flip it. But I really want to look for something that is going to be here to stay. Something like Photo Finish Live, although I know that's gotten super expensive for people to get in, or maybe even Muzzle Run. There's a bunch of other stuff. That's what I really want. I want projects where I'm not in a rush to get something and then to flip it. I want to keep it for utility and enjoy it, play some games. So yeah, let us know what that is about. Let me put up these minty fresh numbers. All right, there you go. No more, there's no more new projects. I mean, for right now, really, because I've got a soccer team, I've got Muzzleron dogs, I've got horses, I've got pins, I've got comics. It's nonstop. And Shelby Cobra wants more coach purses. So that's it for me. I've been cut off. All right, let me put this up. I'm gonna put these minty fresh numbers up. We still have about 11 minutes until the market opens. These are the ones I'd be looking for. I'll probably stay on for a few minutes after the market opens and then get out of here. because I know people just aren't enjoying this. Oh, all right. Let's see. It's NFT. Oh, AVAX. Okay, not a project, just a PFP NFT. Gotcha. Yeah, he's big on that. Chris Coffey. So you're able to mint two. What did they cost? What was the cost on that? Yeah, I mean, honestly, the smart play. Where's my pillow? I'm just getting ready for my time to flip here. If I can, maybe get some of these mints. I've always thought it would be a good idea to go into a lot of these projects, even crypto, getting in real cheap, putting $10 here, 50 there, 100 there, and just hoping you get lucky. But most things seems like they're not going to do well. So I'm trying to limit my risk on all this stuff. Although, VeVe, I'm still doing it. Let's see here. All right, so again, let's go over these minty fresh numbers. We got 5 minutes until Tucson can buy because he did not get on the wait list. Actually, less than 5 minutes. About 3 minutes, 40 seconds. 161 is the first mint. 1875 is the author's birthday. Burroughs. 1912 is Tarzan's first iteration, which was in a pulp magazine. 1914 was Tarzan novel. 1918 were the first films. 1973 is this comic, and 3500 is the last mint. So keep that in mind. And if you're going to be flipping the market, let's see. Low Budge, good to see you. Hope you're doing okay. Thank you for dropping by. It's a smaller group today, but it's good to have people show up. So thank you. It was AVAX. Oh, okay, 5 AVAX each, so like 170. Right now could flip pre-reveal for 2 times. Hoping much higher is popular project. What are the gas fees? Are the gas fees crazy to move those around or not? But yeah, a lot of that you could do. We did that on Billy Joel Sting tickets. We bought those, and I think they've already doubled in value. So you can do that anywhere. Dejanine today just took a 5x long on VRA, usually follows Bitcoin price. So bring on the ETF announcement. Yes. See, I am not big into crypto, even though I'm into these digital collectibles, NFTs, whatever you want to call them. But now that I'm in more to muzzle run and PFL, I'm kind of having to adopt the crypto. I'm just, I'm fearful any moment I'm going to make a big mistake. So we'll see what's going on. Let's see. Low budget. Just saying hi. All right, everyone. Give me some subjects to talk about because I have no clue what to talk about today. We don't have much coming up. We do have tomorrow. We've got Daredevil. That's pretty much it. I don't know if we have more pins coming. I don't know what we're gonna do. Gas on AVAX is pennies. Okay, so it's similar to Solana and Matic and all that. That's good. That's what I like. That honestly, that's the part I don't understand. If anything that you have, with ETH paying $40, $50, $60 to move stuff around, I don't know how that's sustainable. It's not. I've heard people say Solana really is subsidizing their cheap rates, but pennies is pennies and fractions of pennies is what this stuff should cost. It's the whole point, in my mind, of cryptocurrency is for people in poor countries to be able to transfer money to each other, or transfer from, let's say, America to South America, get money to people for cheap. And you can't do that with ETH. All right, so if you're not on the wait list, you've got about 40 seconds. Your buy button should appear. You're going to be able to get it. And here are these minty fresh numbers you should be looking for. I'm ready to snipe the market. I still hate the fact that we have to wait until 20 after. Don't quite get that. As one thing, VeVe, if you're listening, maybe you can change that. Maybe there's a reason. I liked it when you had buy at the hour, 5 minutes after rebound, 10 market opens. I think that's a good split. Maybe we can work out a deal. David, you deal? Okay, he's not listening. All right, everyone. If you were not on the wait list, you can buy now. I did not pay in time. Let's see. Should be up now. I guess we got a few seconds here. It takes you off. Sometimes it takes you off the minute before. Okay, here we go. 8 seconds, 7, 5 seconds until you can buy Tucson. You're gonna be a happy man. Did anyone we got one secret rare in here, we got one ultra rare. I don't believe anyone bought in here. We had 2 people. 27% said they were going for this, 73% said no. Let's see. Low budge, do you know what VeVe is? I hope so. Why would he not? Why would he be here if he didn't know? I don't know. I would hope he would know. VeVe is a digital collectible website. We don't deal with NFTs. We're digital collectibles, comics, and Betty Boop. That's what we are, right? That's what it's all about. All right. I'm really worried that we're not going to get any of these minty fresh numbers. To be honest, I don't know. Although I have seen actually sometimes that first mint will get put out there pretty quickly. These other ones, I don't know. And do we think that VeVe might be holding on to them? I still don't understand. Did we ever get any of the 1900s on the desks? I mean, I was looking and I don't think I saw any earlier, which to me blows my mind. If they kept all the good mints, I don't think so. Hopefully not. So, okay, low budget. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I have been in sends before. You could even withdraw. All right, there you go. Oh, okay, there you go. Sorry, that's right. My bad. My bad. Thanks, slow budge. It's not that I deal with that many people, but it's early in the morning, so I apologize. I do remember seeing you on there. Yes. So we're gonna be, I don't know, Big A, do we know if how late Mo was up until? Because he's been doing so a lot of people in Australia are playing Muzzle Run, which is this Greyhound racing game. And so we talked about doing stuff after a VeVe drop and then doing some she kept me up late. That's funny. She did actually keep me up late, so thank you. Hey, Duck and Cover, thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it. Sorry today wasn't the most interesting wasn't the most interesting stream, but you're missing it out now because now it is, since Shelby Cobra's giving up all my alpha and Big A likes it. Anyways, thanks for coming by. I do appreciate that. Yeah, this is obviously, I'm gonna have to come up with more stuff to do. This is exactly why, and Big A has been a big part of helping push this out. Having something for all of us to do in chat, because it is kind of just boring sitting here listening to me, unless I actually have something important to say, which is rarely ever. If we can have a game like Muzzle Run, where maybe some people have some dogs, but if not, we can give them away, get you involved watching stuff. So that's what I'm hoping will come on. If not, we're gonna try to do. I'm hoping we're gonna do Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Maybe around 11 Central Time to 12, maybe a little bit later, and then we'll pass it on to Voxton, who is Mo's friend, and I just met him, so maybe we're friends. I don't know, but he's a good guy, and he was a big Twitch streamer back in the day. He's got like 28,000 followers, so he's really getting into this. So I think it'd be fun to have something to do with everyone in chat. So that's what we're hoping for. By the way, let me oh, do I have it up? I was gonna pull it up or not. I'll pull it up another time. I want to make sure I don't dox myself. But anyways, here's the Minty Fresh numbers. We are minutes away from the market opening. I will probably do this for a few minutes. And then if Mo doesn't come on, then I might leave and come back. Although I don't have much time. I've got about an hour 40 until I have to leave. Maybe 2 hours if I'm lucky. So we'll see. But yeah, if Mo was only up until 1 a.m., there's a chance he'll wake up. He'll come on and we can do some Muzzle Run for anyone who wants to stay back and play. All right, here we go, everyone. Market's going to open up here any second. Let me know if you have any questions. I do not see anything yet, but we're about less than a minute away here. Definitely look for, obviously, that 1973, I think, will be big. I think all those numbers I have, I guess you could debate whether 1912 or 1914, if it matters, which one's more important. Usually first is first, right? So maybe the 1912. So I would not be paying much more than floor for any of these. 161. I don't even know if that'd sell for 100. It might. I don't think there's anything on here that's going to sell that much. But if you get any of them, you will make more than what you paid if you get them at floor. Remember, okay, here we go. Remember to turn off your Bluetooth, which I had not. Anything you got going on in the background, turn it off. Market should be live. I'm just waiting here to get you some numbers. Let's see how many sold. Let's see if we got that number first. That will help us know if there's going to be anything out there. Oh, wow, guys. That's crazy. All right, so 635. It's a little bit more than I thought. So if you're going for this, you better be quick if you want to get something. All right, so we got 2 commons. We're already at $1.97. 28 on the ultra rare. Let's see, uncommon. My lord, there's not much coming up. This is driving me nuts. Yeah, there's not much. I'm just going to start flipping the uncommons. Let's see what we get here. With only, less than 700 sold, there's not going to be much here. I'd be careful. I wouldn't spend too much. These really should be only a few bucks. Maybe 350. If not many get sold, people might put more value on these. But yes, there's only a few in the market. $3 is the lowest. There's a 3-digit for 8. 1816 for 3, which is not what we need. We need 1875, and nothing's coming up. Nothing. 443 for 765. So yeah, be very careful on those 3 digits. If you want to flip those, you're going to get probably screwed on those. There's 444 for 712 from Emotions. Who knows what he or she is doing? So I don't think that's a good deal. Try to get something around two gems for a 3-digit, and you should be able to flip it. Otherwise, I'd be careful. Yeah, I mean, there's just nothing even coming up. And we already have, like I said, there's about 650 comics that were sold. Wow, this is horrible. All right, let me go back and see what we got here. Secret Rare is at 50. Ultra Rare is at 18. Rare only has 1, and it's at 18. And let's see. What do we got here? 380 on the uncommon and 199 on the common, which was only 13. So let me know if somebody snipes at anything big out there. I'm going to try. There's 321 for 15. Back in the day, that might have been worth something. There's 1816. I mean, I'm just not seeing anything. I'm sure if I do, one of you fuckers are going to snipe it from me, or Rewind 2001 is going to get it. All right, 1053 for 2. I'd say if you could get one of these for $1.50 or less than $1.60, might be worth picking up some, and you can flip them later. There's 409 for 420. So I can tell you, people are putting prices that it's probably what these are worth. A 3-digit, 400 3-digit at 420 might even be too much for people. So keep that in mind. Be very careful what you pick up here. Yeah, that's not even selling. This is going to be bad. This will be bad because I don't know if you're going to be able to sell what you get. There's 30. All right, I'm just going to buy it for shits and giggles. I bought 30 for 2. And I'm just going to see if somebody buys it for $2.99. And I doubt it. I don't know why they would. I don't even know why I just bought that. Oh, it hasn't even transferred to my freaking account. I hate when that happens. See if it works. I haven't had that happen in a while. I've had some. I had a Nurse Betty one never actually finally transferred with my account. All right, so I can't even sell the one I got. Has anyone actually been able to buy one off the market and flip it? Let me know. I have a 3-digit 555 common from last Tarzan drop. It didn't sell, just 2 over floor, so I'd be careful. Yeah, this is definitely if it goes to 250, I only need it to be 220 to make money off of mine. But yes, there's 712 already at 4. So yeah, I agree. Be very careful if you are flipping, especially if you are new to flipping, although I doubt you'd be here right now. This is not the comic to be flipping. Yeah, whatever you get, you're going to want to buy it 2 gems and hopefully can get rid of it at like 4 gems. So it's almost not even worth flipping the market unless you can get some of these bigger mints. And then you may not even get much. Last minute, maybe you only get like 25, if even that. You might have to hold on to it for a while. Find somebody who's collecting all these. But yeah, nothing. Let's see. Oh, hey, Bruin88, how are you doing? Let's see. Been busy. New Year's is going well. Probably a good day to have skipped. This is definitely I've been told this is boring. And I agree. I agree. Today was kind of boring, but it's good to see you. I'm excited about the Betty Boop comic. We just haven't had anything too exciting. Trust me, the next big VeVe drop that's exciting, I will be here, and I'm sure everyone will be much more happy. All right, so let's see if I can even post this yet. I got the C block. So let me see. Actually, so the market's at 270, and I bought mine for $2. So if I could actually list it, see if I can get 299. I probably shouldn't even mess with it. Probably should just sell it for 269. Good, it listed. All right, so we'll see if I can make 75 cents. Yeah, these might go over. These might go over 3, but not by much. I don't think they'll go over by much. Anyone else having the listing issues? Yes, going for Betty Boop too. Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know what my play is going to be, if I'm going to just be flipping in the market or whatever. But yeah, all right, you know what? I'm not going to mess around. I'm just going to get rid of this. This is where, don't hesitate. Just price it well. I'm going to price it at 268 in case somebody, that should be floor. If the damn thing will freaking list. I hate when it does this. It's just sitting there thinking, I can't even do anything. All right. Let me close the page. I don't know. Is anyone else having some wonky issues with VeVe here? Let's see if it'll even go in. It may just be a little laggy. Let's see if that actually listed. Did it already sell? No. Did not sell. Let me look at my comics. All right. So it listed. Hasn't even sold yet. So there you go. And I think I was at floor. Let's see if I screw things up. Oh, yeah. So I got totally C blocked by another flipper. And mine did not go. So I don't care. I'm just going to go to 250. I'm not going to play these games. I'm just going to get rid of it. I can undercut everyone because I just don't care. All right. So we're going to go 255. Let's see if that sells. See, it's not even worth it if you're going to make 5 cents on these comics, but sometimes you accidentally get something. So it goes, did mine already sell or did it not actually post? There it is, 255. So I'm floor at 255. It's not even selling. Yeah, so be careful. You might get stuck with this crap. Let's see. Steady at, okay, there it sold. Steady at 15 AVEX floor and climbing. Woohoo! Good job, man. I mean, you play it right. There's Choo Choo. No, there's Kryptoni. How are you doing? Anybody know how to add funds to Candy? It only gives me the yeah. I think you can only, and that's the problem. By the way, thanks for dropping by, Kryptoni. Yeah, that's my biggest problem is that I can't load it, preload it. So if I want to get something and not wait for my, the credit card information, I don't think there's any way to do it without crypto. But you can buy it on the comic. So if you get, you can actually, when it's your time to buy the comic, it will let you put in a credit card. I don't understand why they won't let you preload. Maybe because they consider it like a cash advance. I don't know, but yeah. All right, so just to let you know, so I set the floor at 255 and now it's at 250. So now things are selling. So my amazing day, I made 33 cents, everyone. 33 cents. If you ask people how I make a living, I do it on VeVe, 33 cents at a time. And it's all done through volume because I do that every day. Make 33 cents a day. Yeah, I mean, there's not going to be much made on this. I don't even see any of my Minty Fresh numbers coming up. Really, I'm just killing time for Mo Nose to come on, but I don't think he's going to be up. So I don't know how much more you can take of me or I can take of this. But we are, let me see. Can we get our likes up to 20? It's possible. Can 2 people, just 2 likes. That's all I want. That's all I'm looking for. 2 likes. Big A, you're talking about the redneck guy flipping hamburgers at the grill. Oh, good info. Yeah, I was lost. Yeah, you can't. It's kind of sucks because I thought that the other day with the Wonder Woman, like, oh, I'll just preload. And by the way, the comic's down to 240. This is why you got to think fast. It's absolutely the case that if something like this goes up to 270 and you got one at $2, it's probably worth just taking your profit and running, especially like in my case where I just accidentally kind of bought it. Yeah, we're at 712 for 392, so you probably can sell 3 digits for like 350. But I don't think anyone's out there really buying anything, so keep that in mind if you're flipping the market. All right, one more like, and we'll be at 20. And again, I don't think let me just check to see if Mo has sent me anything, because I don't think he has. One of these days, and I can do the muzzle run stuff myself, but I want to do it a little bit more with him. So I know how to better run a stream with it. All right, what do we got here? C-Spill, SR Loin. See, that would be worth a lot if you got the secret rare here. I don't know what's better, the loincloth or the FA Big Game Hunter. I mean, they're both super important in the scheme of the universe. So just gave you a stay. All right. So let me. Oh wow, we're already down to 225. Boy, I made up for that mistake. All right, so 2775 sold out of 3500. Let me give you. Wait, do we actually have more? Somebody's trying to trick us by selling Tarzan 215. All right, so the floor is 240 on the common, 290 on the uncommon, 8 on the rare, 1250 on the ultra rare, and 50 on the common. Then on the secret rare, and then it goes up to 125, which of course is Bitcoin BMW. So this might actually be worth that secret rare potentially. You might get somebody, if that floor goes up, that will buy it lower, but probably not. It's probably correct at about 50, maybe even 40 gems. All right, so still no good mints. Let's see. Broom 100%. It's a redneck mullet guy, PFP. Forgot to light hot. Thank you. Appreciate it. Sometimes I do it too. So I get it. So we're at 20. Good. We made my goal of 20. It's my worst drop since things started going in a better direction. But again, I knew today would actually be kind of not a great day. This is not a big comic. It's not going to bring Marvel people in or anything like that. So I kind of knew that. So I'm just thinking, if I've got nothing from Mo and I've got really nothing else to talk about, I'm thinking maybe I should just get going. What do you guys think? You've got to be bored as anything listening to this. I really don't have anything else to say. Maybe I'll come more prepared or better prepared tomorrow when we do the drop. We got a lot more going on tomorrow, and then we'll have the Betty Boop. So I might get some information. Maybe I can play a video from somebody else on Betty Boop. Yeah. And then Big A, he's saying, what is good with the mullet guy? I don't know. Take the rest of the day off. Well, it won't be off, but yes. It will be cleaning. So actually, I'd rather be here with you guys than cleaning the house, but we made some really big progress the other day. So we're almost ready to get rid of this other house. So yes, I'm excited. And thanks, Eric, that you're not bored. That's what I pay you to say. We're at 350 for 865. That's how bad these are just not selling. I'm gonna just sit here and see if that actually sells, because that will let me know if I get anything good. Uh-oh. There's the wifey. She's tired. She's always tired. Let's see. You've severed your community. Well, there you go. Oh, I've served my community. Sorry. There we go. I'll listen to you the whole way home from work. And yes, there's the wife. Nothing better to do. Well, there you go. That makes me feel good that you tell me you got nothing better to do. Take Shelby out for a good lunch at the. Yes, the hill is very good. If you guys like Italian food, and St. Louis has the Hill, which is actually, from what I've heard, is one of the last fully Italian locations in the country that is stayed tried and true to who they are. I like Little Italy in New York, I think, is now it's gone more I think it's more Chinese population there, from what I've heard. So most of the Little Italies around the country are gone, but St. Louis has kept ours. So it's great. If you like Italian food, it's really good, really authentic. Let's see here. Bruin is just a hype project, and AVEX NFTs are getting a lot of interest. Just something you buy to sell for more in the future. There you go. There you go. So and Big A does pretty well. He takes some risks, but he understands all that and does pretty good. All right. Yeah, I mean, here's 637 from Chasm for 3 gems. Not good, folks. So, all right, be careful whatever you do. Here's 225 on the floors. I'm definitely glad I got rid of my $2 one. I'd be careful. 3, 4, 5, 6. Ugh. Almost bought that for 295, but even I don't think that's a good play. If it was 1, 2, 3, 4, I would have bought it. Somebody would probably buy that thinking it's worth it. So be careful if you're going to flip. There is you might get kind of screwed here. You used to have long waiting line to get in. Yes, absolutely. Did you ever go to Pappy's too for barbecue? That was on it was on one of those shows for a good barbecue place. I eat it every once in a while. Omi at 0.000686. When 1 penny. That's what we're waiting for. All right, everyone. I'm bored. You're bored. We'll catch up tomorrow. I'll be back, and then we'll have a few days off, and then OG Vault should be streaming the Betty Boop drop. Appreciate you hanging out. It's always fun. Pappies. You never had that? I think it's 2 P's, right? I would say, yeah, Pappys Smokehouse. Never had that? Hold on a second here. Mysteries. Ted Drew's. Yeah, we have Ted Drew's custard here. We'll just go quickly because Bruin lived here. His wife went to school. He did too. Wash U, or did she just go to Wash U and you were here with her? Anyways, they were here for a while. Pappy's Barbecue. Yes, Pappy's Barbecue is good. And our Ted Drew's custard is insane. In fact, a lot of places around the country use the same formula that they get from them because it's so good. And they originated like the concretes that like DQ has and all that. Really insane stuff. So anyways, if you come to St. Louis, you've got lots of good food here. That's about it. Bring a bulletproof vest and a gun in a video game, and you'll be very happy in St. Louis. All right, everyone. Thank you for dropping by. I am going to get out of here. It's possible I'll pop on if Monos gives me a call. Yeah, you'll have when you come back here. Let me know. We'll go out. We can go out as a group if you want. All right, thanks everyone. I do appreciate it. I will be on tomorrow. Probably 9:20, maybe even 9:25. Maybe I'll come in a tad bit later. But thank you for dropping by. I will see you next stream. Have a good day. Peace.